I am Slick Nick, your personal keto bro. Let's talk about carbs. Obviously, I'm doing keto. I've been doing keto for a while. That's what these videos are about. But do I hate carbs? Do I have a problem with carbs? I want to tell you how exactly I feel about carbs. I feel that they do serve a purpose. Now, carbohydrates will make you happy, but they won't actually make you satisfied as far as being full. I get that they're part of the big picture. And I do have currently close to around 100 a day, which come from sweet potato, Greek yogurt, whole fruit, unsweetened oats, and sometimes Dave's Super Bread. I mean, it's not like I'm eating donuts or pure sugar, soda, anything like that. They're very calculated. But for me, I've just never been the kind of person who's really cared a whole lot about carbs. And I mentioned, I think I've even had my wife in a video about this, that it's quite normal for her to come downstairs before we go to bed and she'll eat corn chips, like the Mexican ones, like blue tortilla chips, right? Or she'll get a tortilla and put butter on it. Or she'll eat popcorn. And she loves having her Starbucks that has sugar in it. So she likes that sort of thing. That doesn't mean anything to me personally. I never really like popcorn. Like when I do go to a Mexican restaurant, there's no temptation for me to get the chips and dip them in the salsa. Yes, I like hot, spicy food, but not enough to eat carbohydrates over it. It's never worth the calories for me, but it's funny because also, even as a kid, candy that I wanted chocolate, I wanted nuts, like a Snickers bar was ideal, or even almond joy, like they had the coconut in it. I was all about the protein and the fat. I didn't care so much about the sugar. The sugar was an afterthought. So it's funny that ultimately I've always been wired to not really care about carbs. Why? Because they were not satisfying in the end. Even as a kid, I would say that. I can never get enough popcorn. If I'm eating Skittles, by the time I eat Skittles, I feel like I feel nauseous because I've got too much sugar in me to even enjoy it. So with protein and fat though, I can be satisfied. And I can think, I can eat this amount and I'm gonna be happy. But there's no end in sight as far as popcorn or chips. Carbohydrates typically just don't do it for me. And I think that's interesting. I think that's why for me, being keto is no struggle at all. For me, it is sustainable because I am not tempted by carbs in the way that a lot of people are. Your comments belong right here.